Hello, and welcome to the second video in this three-part series on how to use Academic Search Complete for your English 101 research project. In this video, I'm going to be going over some basic search functions and a few of the little bit more in-depth search functions, as well as the research page, or the results page, sorry, for your first search. First thing I'd like you to notice is that without clicking the search options button here, we're given the basic search function as our baseline. Anything you type in here, like Lord of the Rings, will bring up unfiltered results just based on this keyword. We can click on search options on this page to narrow down our search a little bit. In this case, your professor is likely going to want you to use scholarly or peer-reviewed articles. If that's not the case, then you don't have to check this box. If you want to use more popular articles, then that's fine for some assignments. In this case, we're going to check this box. And we're also going to check this box. And this is probably the most important thing to do when limiting your search, no matter what search you're doing, because the full text option ensures that all of your results will be accessible online. And this is really important because you don't want to get a result that looks really promising, and it might even seem like it's the perfect article for whatever you're trying to do, and you'll find out that your school or your library doesn't have access to that article, and it's just going to be kind of a bummer. Now, that doesn't mean that that article's bad, and you can still get access to it in other ways. It's just that the most accessible articles are those that you'll be able to access online right away. So usually I like to start by searching full text, and if I really can't find what I need, then I can expand. So we'll start there. Let's try searching Lord of the Rings. So from our results page, we see that there's a number of different kinds of results. This first one doesn't actually have anything to do with Lord of the Rings. It just happens to have Lord as an author's last name and Ring in the title of the article. So this is searching by relevance, or sorting by relevance, sorry. But that doesn't always work perfectly. Let's scroll down a little bit and look at some of the limiters on the left. So on your results page, you can further limit your results. If your results are maybe too big from what we did on the previous page, you can actually scroll down and you'll have access to all the same limiters again here. So maybe we want to limit it to academic journals, or we want to limit the publication date to only things published in the last couple years. Maybe we can put 2015 in here. And again, this will limit our search. So we still get the pelvic fractures article, but you'll see that our search went down to only 35 total results. And that's just because we're weeding out older publications. So from this results page, there's a few key things to notice. The first, aside from the other limiting factors on the left that you can use, is this PDF full text option. This is really important because it tells you that you can just click on that and get access to that article right away online. And that's a really great feature. It's cool that they add it right into the results page, so you can actually just check out these articles super easily. The next thing that I'd like you to notice is, one, the subjects feature, so you can kind of see some of the keywords or big ideas that are discussed in the article, but also these functions over on the right. You can actually click on this to then again see the PDF full text, the Add to Folder button, which when you add something to folder, will then kind of record that article for future use for you. Let's say we also want to add this. We can use this little folder icon. We'll scroll back up to the top. We can also hit share if we want to add all of our results to the folder, then that's another option. Let's just say we want to add those two. We can scroll up to the top, click on folder, and then in here we can actually see those two articles are already in our folder. So now if I know I want to come back to them, but I don't want to read them right now, then that's totally fine. Okay, so those are some of the basic principles for doing an academic article search, using some of the kind of basic limiters and the kinds of results that you can find. If you have any questions, please email me using the email on the handout, and I'd be happy to answer any other questions that you have about your research. In part 3, we're going to go into a little bit more depth about accessing the PDF itself. So yeah, good luck in your research.